Once upon a time, there was a farmer who owned an old horse. The horse had grown weak due to age. So the farmer decided that it was time for him to leave. The farmer told him to go and live in the forest. The horse felt very sad. He said to his master,
"Master, I have been your faithful servant all my life. I have always done my duties diligently. As long as I was strong, you cared for me. But now that I'm old and weak, you want me to leave and live in the forest. Is this how you repay my years of loyal service?"
The farmer didn't know what to say. He had no logical answer.
Okay,
The farmer said to the horse,
you can stay in my house. If you bring me a lion, I want a lion skin.
So the worried horse set out for the forest. There, he met a fox. The fox took pity on the horse and inquired him about the reason for his sadness. The horse narrated the whole story. The fox, being good-natured, offered to help the horse. He said this to the horse:
"You lie down here on the ground, as if you were dead."
The horse followed the advice of the fox and lay there on the ground as if he were dead. Then the fox went to the lion and said,
"Your Majesty, there is a dead horse in an open field. You should come and see it for yourself."
When the fox and the lion reached the spot where the horse was being pretended to be dead, the fox said,
"Let us pull this horse and put it behind the bushes so that we can have a peaceful meal. What I'll do is that I will tie your tail to the tail of the horse."
"Yes, I agree with you,"
said the lion. So the fox, instead of tying the lion's tail to that of the horse, tied the horse's tail to the leg of the lion. Then he asked the horse to get up and run fast. The horse got up and started running as fast as he could. All this happened so suddenly that the lion didn't get a chance to balance himself. The horse was running so fast that he was literally being dragged like a dead animal. His body slammed against a big rock so many times, and he was caught by thorny bushes in the way. He was getting injuries after injuries and was bleeding profusely. The lion began to cry and threaten. But the horse didn't stop. Finally, the lion couldn't take any more of it and succumbed to injuries. The horse stopped at his master's house, with the dead lion tied to its tail. The farmer was very happy to see the dead lion. He permitted the horse to stay at his house as long as he wished. Moral: being smart can be more effective than being strong. Once upon a time, there was a donkey who lived alone. He often felt hungry because none of the farmers allowed him near their fields. He resided in an area filled with farms, where hard-working farmers cultivated their crops. The donkey yearned to graze in the lush fields, but the farmers chased him away. At night, hunger kept him awake. He couldn't find peace. One day, the donkey discovered a lion's skin. He thought to himself,
If I were this lion's skin, the farmers will think I'm a real lion. They will be scared of me and won't bother me while I eat grass in their fields.
he felt very happy about this idea. He put on the lion's skin and went to the fields to eat grass. He began to graze freely. When the farmers were working in their fields, they were astonished to see a lion munching on the grass. Charles said,
Look, over there. Is that a lion eating our grass?
Adam said,
It can't be. Lions are carnivores. Why would it eat grass?
Charles replied,
Maybe it's sick. Or starving.
Adam said,
But lions never eat grass. This is strange.
The farmers understood him as a lion and ran away out of fear. The donkey moved all over the fields and ate to his fill. He was very happy. Day after day, he came to the fields again and grazed merrily. The farmers were unhappy because the lion ate their grass every day, and they could not drive him away. Adam and Charles watched the lion graze at the field's edge every day. One day Adam said,
Charles, I'm starting to think it's not a lion at all.
Charles nodded.
I agree. Lions don't eat grass like that. I think it's something else pretending to be a lion.
Adam scratched his head and asked,
How can we find out what it really is?
Charles smiled and replied,
I believe it's a donkey. Let's bring a donkey into the field. When the lion sees the donkey, it will reveal itself by braying.
Adam liked Charles's plan to find out who the animal in their field was. Adam and Charles left a donkey in their field. Then they hid nearby to watch what would happen. When the donkey in the lion's skin was eating the grass, he saw another donkey in the field. He was so happy to see him that he began to bray. The farmer saw him braying.
Hey! Charles!
Adam shouted.
It's not a lion. It's a donkey.
So they picked up sticks and ran towards the donkey. They gave him a hardly beating and drove him away. The poor donkey felt sorry for his folly and decided not to put on a lion's skin again. Moral: deception may provide temporary benefits, but it ultimately leads to trouble.